Para todos esos envidiosos. Tranquilo con mi flow, los mantengo. Me dicen que estás escaso, pero no tengo la voz ronca como Ñengo. Pero los parto bien duro como Sony le hizo a Nintendo. Quieren más, pero no son capaces de nada. Mantienen diciendo que lo que hay, y si yo les digo se asustan. Estar en la cima no es normal. La gente me odia porque soy original. Tanto falso que hay en esta humanidad.
Welcome back to Show Sports, where we'll be bringing you the first leg of the Copa do Brasil final, where Fluminense take on a heroic Sao Bento side looking for their first Copa win in the club's history. Now, the star of the show has been their teenage sensation, 17-year-old Geomar Ramirez. The young forward has been taking his tournament by storm, with goals and assists in every round, averaging more than 1 goal contribution per game. Promising talent, this kid. Confident, quick, and a very tricky dribbler, the sort of forward these leagues are producing in swathes these days. Very much in the mould of Vinicius Jr. with elements of Rodrigo's eye for goal. It'd be a shame if this kid doesn't go on to be mentioned in the same conversations as these players at the highest level. He's definitely the danger man here today, from both a goal scoring and creative standpoint, chipping in with goals and assists at any opportunity. Let's join our commentary team as the teams get ready to kick off. Thank you and welcome to this Copa do Brasil final first leg between Fluminense and Sao Bento, who have gone on something of a giant killing spree on their way to this final here, looking for their first win in the club's history. And a lot of this story has been dictated by the man you can see on the left hand side of your screen there, Geomar Ramirez. 17-year-old, I guess we can call him a wonder kid at this stage. And he is one hell of a talent, scoring and assisting in every stage of the competition so far, and literally leading by example, dragging this team, kicking and screaming into the final with some brilliant forward play. And as the teams line up here for the national anthem, we take a look at this Sao Bento side that have overcome the odds to get this far. There we go. There is the man of the moment, Geomar. A small player, and there we go. A cheer goes up for him as the fans acknowledge their new young hero. They'll be looking at him to potentially guide the team to promotion this season as well. But let's have a look at how Sao Bento line up here. So Geomar Ramirez on the left-hand side of that three-pronged Sao Bento attack. And Sao Bento get us underway in this Copa do Brasil final first leg. They want to put themselves in as strong a position as possible. Fluminense with some early pressure here. Muniz makes his way down that right-hand side. It's not looking good, and Ganso here, the danger for Fluminense. It's a good one to Daniel in space, and Fluminense take the lead. It is an early lead for Fluminense, and an early away goal as well. And is this where the story ends for Sao Bento? Perennial underdogs, but maybe this is just one trek too far. Let's have a look at that again. And Ganso showing his quality there with a little outside of the boot. And a very assured finish by Daniel. One more look at that assist there. That's good. That is a sort of quality that we've seen from Ganso in these leagues. And now Sao Bento have got it all to do. They kick off again. And hopefully this time they can start to put some pressure on Fluminense. And there is that man, Geomar Ramirez. He's already beaten one. He's looking to take on a couple of them there, and Ganso dispossesses him easily. Ganso, of course, formerly the golden boy of Brazilian football, but Geomar linking up well in and around the box there. Shimmies past one. And he's looking for an opportunity there. Oh, he's gone down into the box, but the strike is still in there. And Sao Bento are level. Alexandro with almost an immediate reply there for Sao Bento. A very, very good finish. And of course, that man, that young man, Geomar, heavily involved in that build-up there. Almost blocked the shot there, fell over right in front of his strike partner. One more look at that again. Just pokes it into the path of his man and then just takes it. I think he got a kick there from Alexandro. There we go. Sao Bento are now level with Fluminense. And, oh, you can hear it. The Fluminense fans are not happy about this. Sao Bento now burning down that left-hand side as they do so often. And, oh, a bit of trickery there from Geomar to beat Gilberto. And unlucky, just loses out there. Geomar on the ball again. It's more link up with his strike partner. And the ball's gone through and it's a good save. It's good save. Alexandro's going to be disappointed with himself not to net that one-on-one. Geomar yet again involved in the build-up and he took a bit of a clattering there on the way through. Ref allowed it to play on. Geomar now down that left-hand side and loses out there. Gilberto's got it under control. Plays it back to Faraz, who's dilly-dallying in the box. And Geomar's nicked it, shoots, and it's come off the post, but he's first to it. And there we go. Geomar puts Sao Bento in front, as he's done on so many occasions. And what a talent this kid is, but what was that at the back? What defending was that? Absolutely terrible. Geomar with the hunger to make sure he was first to that ball. We talk about his pace and his skill and his trickery. That was good old-fashioned tenacity and hard work there. Absolutely shambolic defending, but brilliant from Geomar. Take nothing away from him. First to the ball, first to the rebound as well. Brilliant. Fluminense now attacking down that right-hand side. Everything seems to be going down that flank from both teams today. Ball into Ganso. He misses it. Vasquez with a shot and a great save from the keeper there. Sao Bento just needs to defend this corner now. And they've got it clear. And there we go at half-time. The underdogs reign supreme yet again. And it's been a pretty convincing performance from them so far. They've looked in charge. Other than that early setback, I think that woke them up a little bit. Fluminense will be keen to get back on level terms as early as they possibly can in the second half with Goyaldin out on that left-hand side. Vasquez looking to work his magic. Finds Daniel. And it's a good tackle there. Sao Bento now on the break, and it's one of the trademark swift counter-attacks happening here. It's a great ball forward, and Geomar's waiting in the middle. And the pass couldn't quite get to him. Keep him upset up. Sao Bento again working their way up from the back, and look at that, back to front in very few passes, but they're working it around in midfield now. Geomar Ramirez taking that additional run. They're trying to find him. They are trying to find him with those third man runs there. He really does have good attacking movement for someone so young. Really mature. So Bento get that out there. And the ball bounces past Ganso now to Geomar Ramirez, who worms his way past him again. And they're tussling in midfield there, the two of them. They've had a bit of a back and forth today. Geomar Ramirez coming out on top at the moment though. Gets the ball in the middle of the box, cuts it back, and that is 3. And this kid just doesn't stop. How can you stop this kid? He'd already finished tussling with Ganso. At this point, he's making an intelligent run into the box. He's already spotted the man he's going to pass to. Goal. Fluminense have really got a mountain to climb here now. Sao Bento really looking in charge here. Of course, there is still a second leg to play, but his first leg is where you lay down the foundations for what is essentially going to be the big showpiece. And that's going to be one hell of a tough game, especially if they continue to let this Sao Bento side just run amok, essentially. But Goeldi there trying to find space for the cross, but to no avail. And Sao Bento have got forward again. Geomar Ramirez is in the box. He's looking for options there. He's cut back. He's found it on the edge. Can he shoot? Oh, just can't get his effort on target there. Well, he's looking dangerous. He still wants more. He's not satisfied. And again, it's that movement we talked about. He just knows how to find space for himself. Let's get closed down at the last second. And look at that. He's set some high standards for himself. He feels like he should have scored that. And there we go. The final whistle. 3-1 to Sao Bento. Fluminense with the early away goal, but Sao Bento coming back in style. And all thanks to that man, Geomar Ramirez. What a performance he put in today. Let's have a look back at these goals. Ganso with a brilliant assist there to Daniel. And it looked like it was going to go all Fluminense's way. They had all the early pressure. And it's brilliant quality there from Ganso. But he definitely had his limelight stolen away from him today by that man, Geomar Ramirez, twisting and turning there before getting one of the most awkward assists we've seen. But the ball ended up in the back of the net. They all count. And if anything, he unsighted the goalkeeper there. And then, of course, Geomar Ramirez himself crafting that effort purely from the merit of his own hard work there. And he'll be happy with that. And that could definitely be a defining moment in this tie. And then, of course, this final goal here. He showed he's got a bit of everything, a bit of fight about him. And then still the presence of mind to find his strike partner there. And there we go. A brilliant result there from Sao Bento. They'll take that into the second leg. Geomar Ramirez with the Man of the Match award. Of course, who else is it going to be? It's that man. And we'll see you next time in the second leg. Take care and peace. And here we are for the second leg of this Copa do Brasil grand final. Sao Bento put themselves in a commanding position with a 3-1 win in the first leg. But now Fluminense take that away goal and hopefully put it to some use. 2-0 will win it for them today. But that man there, Geomar Ramirez, he'll be looking to create more chance for the team today. He was the absolute... And there we go, a cheer goes up for that young man again. Geomar Ramirez, as his name is announced over the stadium PA. And he's focused. A similar lineup for Fluminense today, with Ganso, that main man in attacking midfield. He caused problems for them last time and got himself a great assist. Whereas Sao Bento line up with Geomar and Alexandro again up top, with Raulzinho on the right hand side, Pablo Feao and Gil in midfield. And Fluminense get us underway. 90 minutes away from finding out who will be the Copa do Brasil champions. There's Geomar Ramirez with his first touch of the ball. Fluminense now working down their left hand side, ball into Muniz. Muniz, his shot bounces into Ganso, who finds Muniz again. Can he shoot from there? He can, but it's wide. Couldn't keep his shot on target. It's a good effort though. He was fortunate to fall to the feet of Ganso. Nothing fortunate about that pass. That was exactly as prescribed. And that shot just wide. Early days. Fluminense again on the attack. They've been pretty much controlling this half. And that is a great ball to the Gama. He turns back. He could have delivered that into the box there. Probably didn't feel comfortable on his right foot. Got it onto his left, and that looks like it could be a penalty. It is. The referee is pointing to the spot. And there can be little complaint there. He dived in. deGama did well after squandering the initial opportunity to cross first time. Won the penalty for his team. And now Fluminense could go 1-0 up here. Caio Henrique steps up, and it's a good penalty. Slots it home. Keeper didn't even move. Fluminense are 1 goal away from leaving this stadium as Copa do Brazil champions. And there we go. It's just clumsy defending there. Can have no complaints. And Caio Henrique with a calm, collected penalty there. So we'll get that again. Yeah, just slots it. 1-0. Sao Bento now trying to get something back before half-time. Is that man Geomar Ramirez. Great feat to beat deGama, who of course won the penalty that put Fluminense up front. He's still dribbling through, gets the shot away. Oh, that would have been one of the goals of the competition had he scored that. Excellent footwork from him. Got away from 2, maybe 3 players there. Tavora now. Back to deGama. Plays a ball into Trentini. Can he shoot? Oh, it's hit the post. And Sao Bento scramble that clear. Oh, that would have really put them in a lot of trouble then. That would have been Fluminense very much in the driving seat at that point. And this attack is not finished yet. Galdi finds Vasquez. Vasquez just looking for the right ball in. The right opportunity here. And he's dilly-dallying, but Maniz has got it. And he floats that one in first time to Ganso, but defended. deGama now. And he does try to cross this time, and keeper first to it. And I think that is finally going to be half-time. It is. Fluminense 1-0 up at the moment for that Caio Henrique penalty. And Sao Bento have got to be careful not to throw this away in the second half. They haven't done much. Only that one Geomar Ramirez effort. They need to kick on. And Sao Bento get us underway in what is probably the most important half of football any of these players have ever been a part of. And they'll want to deliver the goods here as Geomar Ramirez goes down that left-hand side. He's beaten deGama. Oh, and deGama's caught him up there. Unlucky. Oh, he's picked it back up though in the middle of the park. Who can he find? There are options here. Floated that one in and Figueiredo gets rid. As far as Trentini makes a very odd choice there to go back to Tavora. But Fluminense looking composed, looking in control. That's a great ball out to Vasquez there as well. Of course, Fluminense still need one more goal here. Sao Bento still in control, but Vasquez makes way down that left-hand side. Taking his time, not rushing anything. Fluminense will feel like this is in their hands at this point. Caio Henrique. Ganso now holds off his man. Shoots. Just wide. Geomar Ramirez picks it up on that left-hand side again. He's going to try and run it to Tavora. Plays that ball in instead. And it's a poor effort. Fluminense just not resting now. It's getting late and they need to deliver something. That's a great block from deGama's shot there. Now Geomar Ramirez on the break. Oh, what a fantastic first time ball that is. And surely now. Oh, unlucky. Figueiredo with the challenge. Gets that clear. Geomar Ramirez holding on to the ball. In no rush to lose possession here, but that's a great ball over the top. And surely Sao Bento have drawn it level on the night and made it 4-2 on aggregate. And surely this is all but done and dusted. That man Jairzinho with what is surely the cherry on top of the icing on top of a phenomenal cake for Sao Bento. Geomar there. Just stopped, waited for the right pass, laid it off, and what a ball over the top. Great touch to bring it down there, and a brilliant finish. Ganso still battling with Geomar Ramirez, but I'm pretty sure it's too little too late now. Surely the referee's going to blow his whistle momentarily. Fluminense load up one more attack. It's a ball into Digao, but just beyond him, and the keeper picks that up, and he's going to take his time holding on to that. Gets it out to the left, and there we go. Sao Bento winning the Copa do Brasil for the first time in the club's history. What a moment this is for this club. Fluminense will see this as a massive opportunity lost, but there is the hero, the star of the show, Geomar Ramirez. Very much the catalyst for this team's wonderful, wonderful cup performance here. And the captain applauding his fans. And there are the winners. They will not forget this for a long time.